Hey guys, Kiat here. So this is my first YouTube video. I'm actually a bit nervous right now because I don't even know how to freestyle this. Um, but I want to make this more like a FaceTime style, you know, just so that it's more laid back, and you guys get to hear a more raw opinion or raw conversation from me. So for those who don't know me, I am a product designer. Basically, I design applications and also website for people. Of course, there's more to that, but I think that's another video for another time. So for the past month, I actually just resigned, and I've been working on starting my own design company with a friend of mine. But before I go to that, I want to rewind a little bit and tell you more about how I arrived to this decision. So basically, every start of the year, I will contemplate like, is what I'm doing still serves me, you know, like, do I still like what I do? And during that time, I was still working with a design company called 62. It's actually a design and research company based in Indonesia, but it's fully remote. And I'm actually the only Malaysian who works there. So in some ways, I do feel very privileged and also very exciting, because it's a totally different experience compared to a lot of people. And to be honest, it's also considered a dream job of mine because I get to work from home. I don't have to go out. I get to be laser focused on my work, my craft, and they actually also let me explore a lot on my design interests, especially design operations and design engineering. So I grew quite a lot there after working for like 3 years. Um, my perspective towards design, towards my own work changed a lot. I get to expose to a lot new industry, especially Web3, games. You know, if you look at 62's website, I think you'll get what I mean. A lot of exciting projects happening back then and also right now. But after working there for like 3 years, I thought to myself, do I still want to stay in this path of working in design agency, or should I even start my own design company? You know, starting my own design company is actually a small dream of mine, um, but I never really pursue it because I think there was just that I don't have that enough confidence to really operate a whole company by myself. So what I do is I sort out some opinion from people. And during that time, I also thought like maybe it's a good time for me to take a career break to really think through, to give myself more clarity in terms of my next step. So I spoke with a few friends to ask them, is it a good idea for me to take a career break right now? Because in this economy, I don't think it's a good idea to resign without a job offer. Uh, and I basically get two kind of very positive advice. The first advice is that I only get to do this once in a lifetime. I won't be able to afford another career break. And the second advice that I get is, if I were to take a career break, I have to always make sure that I always stay inside the game. I can't be just slacking off, not doing any more design, just going by day. Um, with that, I think it gave me a lot encouragement, to really start to do my own thing. That's where around late February I tendered my resignation. I served my 1 month notice. By April, I start to think about the design company thing. The original plan is that if this thing doesn't work out, I will go back to workforce around September or October. So 6 months for me to figure out how to run this company. And I also know that I don't have the capability to run this my own. So I also spoke with a university friend of mine. Her name is called Gigi. She has been freelancing for quite some time, doing graphic design works, and she is very on board with the idea. So we thought like maybe we can join our expertise. And then after a few back and forth, I also thought to myself like 6 months is actually very short to start a design company. I basically cannot see any outcome with just 6 months. So I also agreed to give myself more time, at least 1 to 2 years, to work on the design company and see where it goes. And me and my partner will be bringing our A game to serve our design clients. So for the whole April, what we were doing is we went to research the design software, the cost of operating the startup, and we just kickstarted our branding process. Uh, yeah, so that one is the most excited, I think. I'll share more on the next video. So that's basically it for my life update. So I want to share a little bit more about my plans for this channel. I think moving forward, I'll be still talking more in this kind of style. Could just me, my earphone, and my pocket tree. And the topic that I want to talk more about is, first I want to share more about my journey in opening my design company. How do I operate it? What kind of projects do I do? And also I want to share more about the design workflow that I'm on, the design craft, trends, my thoughts on AI, how do I incorporate it in my workflow. Yeah, so it will be less of a polished video, and the goal is really to let people understand, to know where I'm from, what I'm thinking, know how we actually do things. So yeah, I think that's all for today. I will also leave my Instagram handle in the description. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. See you on the next video.